Welcome, I'm Bev Adams. I own an independent business showcasing products from Stampin' Up. I made this fun fold card with products from Stampin' Up. I sell these products and also a few items to make crafting more convenient. I have the free detailed directions for this project on my website. You'll also be able to find links for the products I used, and just click the links for the products that you would like to be taken to my online store at Stampin' Up. You'll see where to find all of that at the end of this video, so don't worry about taking notes. It's time to put stamps, ink, and paper together. I was showing my friend this card and I said it's only really one layer, and she actually had to touch it to see that yes, it's one layer. It is a little bit of a fancy fold card, but it is a very easy fancy fold card. I'm using Olive Branch that I think is a great stamp just for encouragement, or also for apologies and maybe sympathy cards. I'm using the Peace, Love, Hope. I think it also makes a lovely birthday card for maybe masculine card or something. I'm using Berry Vanilla envelope. Of course, Old Olive cardstock for my card base. It is the basic 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4, but I also have an additional fold at 2 1/8. I have a piece of our new masking paper. You get 12 sheets, and I think that they're 4 by 6. Oh, I'm sorry, they're 5 by 7. And this card needs a piece that's basically half of that. This is 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. You could just use a piece of copy paper. And you need 2 pieces of Berry Vanilla that are the same size, 4 by 5 1/4. One is going on the inside and one on the outside. My ink is Old Olive, of course, and I have a sponge dauber. You may want to use some clear Wink of Stella. And that's all the supplies you need. I'm going to start off by stamping the smaller of the 2 stamps on the inside of the card. You can really stamp any direction that you want. Let me go this way for this card. Let me try again. Much better. I can go ahead and put this on the inside, and no one will ever notice my oopsie there. That could go on the bottom of the card too, if you'd like, and go down this way. You could put that same stamp on the envelope if you'd like. And now for the front. So this masking paper is a fairly thin paper, and it does have an adhesive backing on it. So I'm just tearing the backing off, and I'm going to leave the other half of the backing on for a second as I center that on there. Just give myself a little bit of extra time to check. And then I'm going to use this same stamp that I used earlier around the sides. And I want to kind of turn and rotate. Really should have a piece of scratch paper under here. Now the thing that's going to make this faux layer is actually this sponge dauber. And I'm really wanting to use the edge. This is going to come off, so I can use this to kind of daub it. I'm putting just a really light layer of ink around the edge of the masking paper. Probably want to go a little heavier on the bottom and just hardly anything at all on the top. It's really easy to go too much, and I hope I'm not already going too heavy with the ink. And then you want to very slowly and carefully peel off this masking. And you can see that that sponging has left kind of a shadow, making it look like this is a raised layer. You do want to go slow so you don't tear the bottom. Very nice, if I do say so myself. And then with this larger layer, and this is a large stamp, so I'm actually going to pick this up, pick the stamp pad up and ink it. And this is one of those distinctive stamps, so it does all the shading for you. And you want to kind of keep that on your masked area, otherwise it might go off the edge and then it might kind of give away the secret. Nice. And then I'm putting my greeting, and again, this could be, you could use like a birthday card or whatever you want to put on this card. Want to use a bone folder to get a good crease there. And then I want to put adhesive just on this section. You do want to have that directly on top of the lower piece. They are the same size. I said that the Wink of Stella was an optional thing for this card, and you can just paint your olives, give a little sparkle to them. It's a subtle difference, so don't buy a Wink of Stella just for this. But Wink of Stella is wonderful. You can use it on just about any card. There you go. Here is the web address for this project, where you'll find the free directions and links for the products I used. You can click individual products or the Add All to the Cart. You will be able to remove products you don't need or add more products. I have lots of resources on my website. Most of them are free. It's easy to miss some of those resources or to get lost exploring. Let me take you on a quick tour. Just under the banner image are 6 links. Under Shop, you'll find links to the products from Bev, shopping strategies, my frequent shopping points, and a sampling from the clearance rack. Under Inspiration, you can link to scroll all of my projects since 2011. The products may be retired, but you may be inspired by a layout, color combination, or a technique. I have the basics, where I've written about stamps, ink and paper, cutting, adhesives, and my favorite tools. You'll find a link to Techie Tips and an easy link back to my latest post. Click on Getting Organized, and you'll find some of my resources for stamp case slips, product labels, large labels for designer series paper, and more. Case inserts for dies, embellishments, and anything I think might fit in a stamp case, including ink refills. You'll also find color tools and charts, a practically free stamp pad storage solution, tabs and a quick reference for the annual catalog, and plans for toolkits. I have a video of my craft wall and more. Click on Evernote Current Products and you can learn how to share my notebook. This notebook has a note for every current product from Stampin' Up! It allows you to search by color, image, product type, word, phrase, or event, and more. I include French, German, and Dutch names and numbers when available, and the prices for all the markets. Evernote synchronizes on your phone, tablet, and or your desktop or laptop computer, so you can look through the Stampin' Up! Catalog from anywhere, anytime. You can copy my notes for the products you own so you can find just what you're looking for. When products retire, I move them to the Retired Products Notebook, which I also share, and I host a notebook for Paper Pumpkin. Click on Sip Together and then Let's Stamp to come stamp with me or join my Sip Together team. There's also a link to learn a bit about me. The sitemap will help you navigate all these links from one page. And there are quick links along the side of my page. Shop Now takes you to my online store at Stampin' Up! You'll see the current host code. It would be a great help to me if you use that if you are ordering less than $150. You can click on the current catalogs to page through them online. And then there are my links to my 5 most recent posts. Thank you very much for stopping by and hope to see you soon.